熊台风呢，在昨天下午已经减弱为这个中度台风，那目前是远离台湾朝日本的方向前进。那台湾的风场呢，从昨天的原本偏北到偏东北方，到今天呢，环境场主要是以偏西南风为主。所以今天在这个早上的时候呢，在这个台南到屏东的这个沿海地区呢，下了一场阵雨。那预计未来这几天呢，因为偏西南风的一个影响，在西南部地区呢，一整天都还是容易有这个阵雨的一个情况发生。那北部、东北部的山区呢，则是转偏为这个午后对流的形态为主。那高温的部分，昨天是台北的高温大概31、32度，那么今天的温度又会再略微上升一些到35度左右。那就会恢复到比较闷热的一个天气。那大家出门的时候记得这个带伞，然后也要多补充水分。来看今天的天气。
Japan is bracing for heavy wind and rain as Typhoon Oguri approaches. On Tuesday, Okinawa escaped relatively unscathed when the storm's outer bands hit. At the time, it was a Category 3 storm, down from a Category 5. It left more than 100,000 homes without power. Even though the storm is weakening, the worst may be yet to come. Meteorologist Tom Sater joins us with more. And if I'm correct, Tom, from what you were saying this time yesterday, that would be because of the risk of intense flooding.
You're exactly right, Fanula. Of all the elements that are life-threatening, with the storm surge and the high winds, this is all about rain. And here's why. We take a look at satellite-derived rainfall totals from the last week. We had a frontal boundary stalled across Japan. This rainfall that you're looking at here has absolutely nothing to do with our typhoon. This is from mainly last Thursday, and we have several locations here in Kyushu that have been over 300 millimeters. We showed the video, of course, the last few days, the flooding rivers, the riverbanks can't take anymore. Water table is completely high, and they're already in the rainfall. I mean, we still have a good 24 hours before this gets here. And even though dry air is filtering in, they're in the rain and they're going to see the rain for a while. Winds are down to 175 kilometers per hour, a strong Category 2. It's equivalent hurricane here with this typhoon strength. But what we're watching is the path has shifted somewhat. Instead of just blanketing the entire country, Japan shifted a little bit. And that's good news because most of the rain will be south on that southern and southeastern flank. So that means hopefully most of the rain, besides Kyushu, will be offshore. Our landfall has moved because the path has moved. Instead of being up in Nagasaki and creating all of this problems in this area, most of it will be along the path and south. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to see flooding. This is going to be life-threatening. Landslides and mudslides is definitely going to be a problem because we're still looking at a little bit of a storm surge. We still have 11-meter wave heights with this system. So, again, it can't just flatten out all in a couple of hours. So it is going to carry some waves with this. Watch how most of the rain stays to the south. See here, instead of being up to the north, it comes to the south and it stays mainly south. By the time the system slides by Tokyo, passing thunder showers. So that's it. Could still be a little bit of wind with this that could down a tree or maybe knock out power of some rural areas. But we're going to see it move by quickly, and that's very positive. Because the slower storms, Fanula, create the heavier rainfall. But already we're in the rain. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, we'll talk about Okinawa, which is still in the heavy rain. Staggering amounts of rainfall there. More on this storm system coming your way in just a little bit.
All right, we'll speak to you.
各主管有什么事情要宣达的吗？没有的话就转回到这里，谢谢大家。